Hello, and welcome to the next ReeVlog. This may be a new format, who knows. I'm hoping it's all level and whatnot. This is going to be a review. It's not, but I saw this, and spoilers, Alex, brother, if you're watching this, stop now. Cool, now that you've stopped. I've got my brother one of these as a Christmas present, but I want to try it and make sure it's not gross first, so I bought two. So, here we go. These are energy drinks. So, nutritionally, 160 calories, apparently no fat, no cholesterol, 160 milligrams of sodium, 42 grams of carbohydrates, 39 of which are sugars, and all of those are added sugars. No protein. It says vitamin D 0 mcg. I don't know why they'd include that. Same with iron, 0 mg. But it's got 1 milligram of calcium, 67 of potassium, 13 of niacin, 1.4 of vitamin B6, 3.6 mcg of vitamin B12, and 4 mg of pantothenic acid. So, it's got most of the daily sugar amount, 1.5 times your daily vitamin B12, and then other stuff. So, let's see how it tastes. It smells alright. Tastes okay. Pretty generic stuff. Caffeine, 100 mg per serving. There is one serving per container. So 100 mg of caffeine in here. It's very fizzy. Tastes kind of fruity. Not what you'd expect from Vegeta, but whatever. It's a power boost. Hoorah! Not worth the money, but hey, as a present to someone, like as a themed gift when you have no idea what to get someone, maybe it'll be okay. Speaking of which, apparently my work has a secret Santa. Just in case you couldn't hear that, because my voice went all like this. So that'll be interesting. It's got I think £5 or £10 spending limit. Might be £5. Can't remember. But yeah, hopefully I get someone that I sort of have spoken to more than some of the other people there. Because otherwise I'm just going to be like, here's a gift card or a scratch card or something. And today I tried sorting out council tax stuff. I have a receipt of a contact form I sent them because I should get a discount because I'm on universal credit and not earning all that much outside of that. So I should get a discount. And I know in Oxford, my current income would make it a 100% or a 90 to 100% discount. But Norwich doesn't display that information online. We just have to send them our details and they'll work it out and send it back. But we have to pay on the 1st of the month in November. But the one that sent us is a full bill, not a reduced bill. And so it would be, I think, about £112 each council tax, which is just quite a lot. So hopefully we can get that reduced before the start of November. But whether or not we will, I can't say because, I mean, currently it's the 24th of October, so we've got a week. And the council's not known for moving particularly fast. They don't work at the weekends. So I'm hoping to get a reply tomorrow so then I can reply to their reply and we can have our little back and forth and they can get all the information sort of by Wednesday, so they can do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sort it out, send out the new bill ready for Monday, hopefully. And hopefully they can email us the bill as well as send it in post. That way, we'll get it instantly. We don't have to wait on Royal Mail, because otherwise they might say, "Oh, you've not paid your bill," even though we haven't gotten the revised bill at that point. I'm also hoping to get Universal Credit come through around about now. I might get it tomorrow. It's usually between the 20th and the 27th, so I might not get it until Wednesday. But if I get it today, that'd be great, because then I can sort of send off all of the money, apart from the council tax, for rent and stuff for next month, which is what I like to get done early, effectively. It's not a bad drink, but definitely not worth it, and also definitely something I'm going to brush my teeth after having, which means that any pleasant aftertaste that it may have will be gone, and instead I'll have that gross dryness of toothpaste. Gotta love it. Taking the glasses off, I don't know what effect they have on the recording. Oh, and you may be able to tell, I'm not sure, because I'm using the back camera as opposed to the front camera on the phone for once. My computer is on, it's running a scan and will automatically turn itself off when the scan's completed. But yeah, it's still on for now, but it won't be. Today is my grand return to Sword and Shield fighting. I am CF, but there's more, because my old broken finger, Eastwind, which is why I stopped going, because I had to take a month off, according to the doctor, is still not 100%. Like, if I push on it here, it's a bit sore, and this finger is a little bit swollen. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to tell, because it's gone down significantly in the last day, but I'm pretty sure I dislocated it on Thursday, and then it was quite large on Friday, hadn't gone down much on Saturday, but it's gone down a bit today, and I consulted 111, and they were like, "Contact your GP." Turns out I can't do that, because my own out of catchment area is the other one, and they never saw me in the first place. So tomorrow, one of my tasks to do is to register at the new GP, because I can't do that at the weekend, apparently, even though they have an online form. They say, it's like they said, the easiest way to do this is to use our online form. Click on the link, click on the register or whatever. It says, "Oh, sorry, this isn't available at the moment because the GP whatever is not open right now. We're open between these hours, Monday to Friday." I was like, that's irritating, but oh well. Yeah, so effectively, plan for the rest of the day is finish this, upload this, go see Famalamas, and collect my Gambison, provided it's not already in my car, which it may be. Then, sort of around midday-ish, I can't check time, it's now 1 minute past 10. Yeah, go see the family, collect the Gambison, then around 12:30, 12-ish, go to, start to prepare to go to Sword and Shield thing, because that starts at 1, I believe, at least it used to, might have changed in the last sort of 2 or 3 months that I've not been. Then fight left-handed, so this is my shield hand, so I don't have to worry about my finger getting whacked, because even though I'm pretty sure it's fine now, that's not to risk it really, isn't it? Then do that, may not stay for the whole time, but I'll be there for a while at least, hopefully. Then come back here, put my washing on. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to be gone for at least 5 hours, and I don't want to have my washing in the washing machine just sitting there when other people might want to use the washing machine and whatnot. So I'll put it on when I get back, then hopefully clean my room a bit, depending on how much energy I've got, because it is a wee bit messy right now. Or lived in is my preferred term. I'm still settling, so I've not found good places for everything yet, but I'm getting there. For example, I have my keys attached to the bed here. I've got a little cup thing. I can't show you, I don't think. If it's not in frame, it's not going to be in frame. But it's like there. It's really useful, apart from the fact that this chair, when I'm at my desk, is that way round. So the back of the chair is over here, which means that whenever I twizzle, it gets my keys and I go. Don't know if you heard that, but it's usually a bit louder than that. I also have a new friend that I don't know whether you'll be able to see or not, but if you can, I've got this guy. What a guy. Turn them back round so they're facing the door. There we go. Oh, I think I just got a message because I heard my Fitbit on the floor because it's charging right now. Because I use the timers on it and I use the alarms on it a lot. The silent notifications is also great because I have my phone on silent a lot, so I don't necessarily wake up either of my housemates because one of them is just through there and the other one is just through there. And I tend to get up earlier than them. I also go to bed earlier in general, but I wake up a lot. Still need more sleep. I bought this ages ago, but the reason I hadn't drank it is because shortly before I bought it, I don't know, around the time I bought it, I suffered some real bad adrenal fatigue type stuff. So I wasn't getting enough sleep, I was really stressed, and I had too much caffeine. So I completely cut caffeine for a few days, and I was like, right, I'll try this when I'm better to make sure it's okay. So now I'm doing it. I'm back on caffeine. I don't intend to have it much, but when I'm super tired or when there's something super important that I'm not tired for, then I'll have it. I also will continue to have my green teas, but I've run out of the normal ones. I've still got decaf ones, which are still caffeinated, but not as caffeinated. And I think I'm just going to get the decaf green teas from now on instead of the standard ones. I've also got Rooibos tea, or whatever it is, which has no caffeine, apparently. So yeah, when I run out of like my normal teas, my Earl Grey teas, etc., I might get some more Earl Grey teas, but I doubt I'll buy normal teas. I'll just get the Rooibos and the decaf Earls. Not decaf Earls, the decaf greens. Sorted. I also need to take stuff to the dump soon, but I've got very busy. A couple of weeks ahead. Because this upcoming week, I've got obviously work and clients on the Monday, work and potentially client on the Tuesday, work and Kung Fu on the Wednesday, client on the Thursday, another client on the Thursday, I think I've got 2 this Thursday. Then Friday is relatively free-ish, but I'm seeing a play that evening and I've got plenty of computer work I really need to do, but it's so dull. Plus I've got to sort out this council tax stuff, make sure that I get paid by Universal Credit, etc. Then I also, on Saturday, have another play. I'm seeing these plays, I'm not in these plays. As much as I would love to get back into the acting scene, do not have the time right now. Hopefully we'll also have D&D at some point during this whole mess of shenanigans. And yeah, so Saturday I've got another play to see along with the Sword and Shield thing next Saturday, I think, instead of the Sunday. Then Halloween party here in the evening, directly after the play probably. So I'm going to go to the play, come back, get changed, maybe shower in between coming back and getting changed, and then have that. Then Sunday I imagine I'll probably be incredibly hungover, but we have D&D planned for Sunday, but I know I've got other stuff written in my diary as well. Then pretty much the same next week during the week with like working client, la-di-da-da. Then that weekend is bonfire night, but I'm not going to my normal bonfire night thing. I still don't know whether we're doing one or not, like my family has done for almost every year of my life, to my memory, and because I'm not going to be there on the night, which is the 5th, I will be away with a friend spending time with them as sort of like a housewarming and a birthday thing, but also I don't see them very often, so it's nice to go and visit them. And that'll be my weekend that weekend. So perhaps a different day that week we'll be doing bonfire night, which means I'm gonna be a busy bee. Then it is I think the following week is a little less busy. But then we're right back on it the next week after that, I think. I'd have to check my diary to be sure, but yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, I'm going to go because now 8 minutes past 10, and admittedly I don't know what time it is when I started, but I know at one point when I looked at the clock it was 1 minute past 10, which means that I've been going for at least 7 minutes, and yeah, I don't want to ramble, so I'm going to sneak behind the tripod, turn off the camera, put on my shoes, put on my jacket, get going to see the Famalamas. So I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Please let me know in the comments if you like this sort of... I'm sat at my desk next to a filing cabinet and a printer, just in my chair like an evil genius, which is the award that I won during my sixth form ball. Most likely to be an evil genius / super villain. Yeah, all I need is my cat, Sphinx, and it'd be golden. Yeah, so let me know if you like this as opposed to the walking around with it. Woo, yeah, I look like such a moron. Because obviously I can't do this in other locations. Because this is in my room, and to be honest, I can't always do this because the tripod takes up a lot of space. So if I've got my washing up, for example, I probably won't be able to do this. But I can do other stuff. But I'm saying but a lot. I'm hoping that this is a sort of format that I can do more often, and maybe do some like storytelling stuff, some themed videos, because I went through some of my old channel stuff. I know I'm still vlogging, I'm sorry. I have things I want to say. Went through some of the stuff on my channel, and my most viewed video was a Darksiders theory, and I love Darksiders. I've not finished Genesis. I barely played Genesis. I bought it when it was on like an 80% off sale or something, because it's not my kind of game. But I mean, they've got to make a Darksiders 4, and probably a 5, because Strife needs his own standalone game. And then they need to do a follow-on, like a sequel, a direct sequel to the original Darksiders, because it ends in such a badass way. And that one, I think, would be really cool to have more like Genesis. So it's a co-op game, but you can play it by yourself, where you can swap between the 4 horsemen. And you get all of the abilities from all of their standalone games. So you get War's Chaos form, Fury's whatever it is form. You get Strife's weird Digimon form. Can't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean. You get Death's Reaper form, but also you get access to the skill tree. So you get War's skill tree of, you can do the inflagration or whatever it is, where the green dragony things come around. You get the Chaos Eater abilities to do spikes and stuff. You get War's necromancy / Reaper stuff. You get Fury's hollows and whatever Strife can do, lasers or whatever. Would be great. So you can play online with friends. You could do a co-op. So if you could do local co-op if they bother putting that in. I know nobody does local co-op anymore, but I think it's really good to have. Not as split screen necessarily. That'd be better, where like you're on the same screen, but if one of you goes out of bounds, then it'll do split screen for local co-op. But you can also just have it be like online stuff, where you're in the same game. You pick a horseman, and there can be up to 4 of you in the game, and you can play co-op. That would be great. And I don't know what the plot for that would be. Probably horseman versus council, given what all of the games have said so far. Which would be really cool, because yes, the horsemen are the like arbiters, the right arm, the council, the Church Council also has a lot of other people working for them, I'm sure, because they've been around for a long time. They're not old ones. They don't seem to predate necessarily the angels and demons, the first, second, and third kingdoms, whatever. But they were given a tremendous amount of power by the creator, and then we know that the council is also made up out of individuals that just speak through the big faces, because the Lord of Hollows was a member of the council and isn't anymore, so that means that the council members can change. So it's entirely possible that the horsemen will kill the current council, become the new council, because there's 4 of them, that's enough for a small council. Ideally they want an odd number, but you know, whatever. Maybe they could get Fury's Watcher in. They seem nice enough. Yeah, though Fury's horse died, so she gonna get another one? So many things. So I'd love to do more theory videos like that. I just need to have the time and awakeness to do deep dives. I also want to post more fitnessy and self-defensey stuff, because that's my business, and I can sort of say, oh yeah, this is a business related thing, and do it, and then post it on here. But also I can post bits of it on my social medias for the business. For example, I'm still working on, I still keep moving back in my diary, making a Kura Fury workout from the Cradle series. Kura Fury, one of my favourite characters, what a guy. So I make a workout based around him, then I can do it on here, I can put it on here, and then I can put snippets of that on my social media saying, as a hobby, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, I read books, whatever. Here's a fictional character. Here's how I think they'd train. What do you guys think? Whereas on here it'd be more thematic. And my housemates want to do, one of my housemates very enthusiastically wants to do an online project, like videography or something for the house, which would be like a YouTube channel. The other one is less enthusiastic but still interested. And it would all be more anonymous, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing my current art projects, so I can make my own avatar. Hence why I've called it Avatar Project, or Project Avatar, which is the same thing that's written on my bag from Avatar, the film with the blue people. Anyway, that's fun and cool. Oh look, I've been vlogging for at least 14 minutes now. Great. Yeah, so that's... I want to do more stuff online. Like, I want to get back into in-person D&D so bad. Online D&D is good, but it's not the same. But I also don't want to have people missing out on D&D because they can't make it to the in-person ones, even though they would be able to make it at the same time so long as it was online. Hence why I want to do a different D&D thing, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm thinking vlogging, keeping it up. Gonna try and do more theory videos and stuff, but they're going to be very sporadic, because this is just a hobby. But I love them. They're great. I theorize about a bunch of stuff anyway. I just need to make notes. Whenever I think about it, be like, oh, write that down. And then come back, review the notes, be like, that's a terrible idea, that's an okay idea, that's a good idea, let's make a video on the good idea, keep the okay idea, bin the terrible idea, and go through that process. Because it doesn't have to be on video games. Whilst I love video game theories, I can do theories on all sorts of stuff. It's like, my favourite idea for a series that I was going to do was counter theory. Never really released it. Like, I put a lot of work into it. I must have put 50-60 hours into just making like logos and stuff to put on thumbnails and title pages, writing scripts for a few, deleting bits, finding images to put together for one video. By the time I'd done it all, the theory that I was going to counter had already been proven wrong by the person who did it. And I got myself in all sorts of muddle. But I love that idea, and it would work well. Anyway, I'm actually going to go now, because otherwise I'm just going to sit here rambling, and I'm not going to get anything done today. So, I will catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye!